What's up? What's up? Welcome everybody to another episode of Growing and Gaming. This is episode 301. And today we got the usual suspects. The whole squad is in the building. And we're just gonna start how we normally start. We're gonna go down and tell you all what we've been playing for the week and jump right into the news. And So I'll start with you, CHAREECE, since you're like right below me. So CHAREECE, what you've been playing?
All right, everybody, it's your girl CHAREECE here, and I have been playing again Wuthering Waves. I finished the story. Story sucks. I was hoping it did get better, which is saying something. The story did get better, but you have to get through like the Act 1, Act 2, and maybe into Act 3 when the bad guys actually start showing up. That is when the story starts popping off. Because again, that's when the voice actors actually start acting and enunciation and like putting some feeling into their work. Like you could tell that the villain actually liked his job and came to work to actually do something. So I play that. The action is still the key thing to this game. If you're playing Wuthering Waves, the action, it is honestly, I want to say it is better than Genshin's action. It is on point. And then besides that, I've also been tinkering with my Steam Deck. I don't know. I just love this little machine. So glad I bought it. So that's what I've been doing all week is between that and my Steam Deck, sitting on my couch playing Diablo on it.
That's the best, isn't it?
Isn't it? Like I literally am on my sofa with my earbuds playing Diablo. I play Genshin Impact on it. I play Vampire Survivors on it. I don't know. Best thing ever.
Like it was like I don't think it was until after I had my surgery and it was just like I couldn't sit, as much in the chair. So then I started using my Steam Deck more, sitting on the couch, and now I'm just like in love with that. Like
it is it's awesome. And plus I've discovered new games per se on it that I can play. I don't know. I'm so glad I got this. Give a shout out to Boogie and Delilah for hey, this is awesome. It is. So yeah, that's what
I'll tell you what, they better announce something this summer because I'm already trying to figure out reasons of why I need to upgrade. Like why I need to get another one.
So because I got the OLED and that battery. Oh my god. I think I've only had to fully it's only died on me like maybe twice. And that's because what was I playing? I was playing Gotham Knights and I was in the car going somewhere. That night that I didn't get home till like 2 a.m. with the hubby. Yeah, that's when it died on me. But
yeah, definitely keep it charged because I got a story. I was going to wait when it's my turn to say what I've been playing. I will tell you about I actually dealt with the black screen of death issue.
Oh God, don't tell me that.
So because y'all remember last episode when I called my husband out about like how I gave him my Steam Deck and he played it. Well, he was like, basically it won't turn on. He tried to turn it on, he just go and then it didn't do anything. And so charged it, wait till because it needs a 45 watt charger. I'm also, by the way, had to learn that.
Yeah, it needs a big charger now.
So I charged it up and it still didn't turn on. But I plugged it into an external monitor and then it worked fine as an external, to the monitor. And then so I had to kind of do a few troubleshooting issues and finally the screen popped back on. But I mean, I was sitting, it was for at least a day and a half. I had a black screen, no video output at all. So keep it. So the thing is, and what I've been reading, everyone has dealt with this at some point. So just keep it charged if you can help it.
Yeah.
That's really the gist of it. Don't let it die. If you let it die, somehow the machine disconnects from the display and you have to do some trickery to get it to come back.
Yeah. It's on 40% right now. And I think the lowest I've ever gotten it was 18. Besides that one time it died in the car. But like I got it on 18. I was like, let me find my charger. Like it's plugged up in one place. It does not leave the sofa area. That's where I'm at when I'm usually playing. It does not leave that sofa at all. It is plugged up to the wall. That is my charging port. Like I've had to threaten the daughter and everything.
Yeah, and just so you know, this does happen with the OLED. Trust me, I've been studying this thing for like 2 days trying to figure out why it wouldn't turn on. And I was actually on the reach out to Valve support and everything, and that's how I knew about the troubleshooting steps. To you gotta like basically try to pull up the BIOS and then it'll somehow try to look for a display, and it's just wild. But it took a minute. Yeah, it's a computer basically.
Because I've been thinking about getting a little keyboard and everything for it to make it easier to type that stuff in.
Get you a nice little Bluetooth keyboard, like boom, it'll work out.
Because I be seeing the folks on the forum, they got the little keyboard and they little small mouse. I'm like, you don't want to be that extra? And I'm like, I don't know.
A little tiny mouse about this big.
Like, what is this? So I don't know, but yeah, my Steam Deck best purchase so far this year. Well, second. My Kindle and my Steam Deck are tied for first for best purchase this year. Okay. So that's what I've been playing.
So non-game related. Boogie, you gotta tell me about the air fryer, but that's a whole other thing. She said purchase, and I thought about the air fryer. So you gotta give me the details on the air fryer. But
you have to do that in tidbits.
right. All right, Boogie.
For me, I've just been totally immersed in Diablo. Like. I don't know why. I really don't know why. It's probably, but they said that this was supposed to be like the season of loot, and like loot is dropping. It drops. Yes. Like so, I am like having a blast because.
When does it end? When is the season of loot end? When is the season of loot end?
I think in August. In either the end of July or the first of August, somewhere around there. You got to, it's got to. Their seasons are long.
Yeah, and I'm sure something else will come to take my attention, but for right now, because there's not anything. Well. I need to finish this. We're watching me play this right now, Hellblade. But it's just like all the instant gratification. Like I'm constantly getting new stuff, constantly rework stuff, and I'm at a spot now that I've never been to before. Like I'm at a point now that I'm far enough in the trying to get to 100 section that I've never been this far. So now I'm having to look up. Okay, and what do you do to keep progressing? So now I'm in World Tier 4, and I'm doing those crazy hard nightmare dungeons, and it's already telling me I need to start going to the pit. So,
what's the pit?
Yeah, so the pit is where you just fight waves. Like waves are coming at you. Yeah.
Oh wow, like a horde mode, basically.
Yeah. So that's what I'm telling you. I keep telling you, CHAREECE, come on.
Oh, girl, that's like we just got. Are they dropping loot as they come in?
Yeah, they said the pit is like where you get like all the ancestral uniques and shit like that. So and also, so now that I'm in World Tier 4, I'm getting all the ancestral stuff. So everything is either ancestral or unique that you're gonna get.
I know, right? I agree with Shakira. Like how me playing this game again.
Yeah, I can't believe it though. I will tell people if you trying to get back into Diablo, go to Icy Veins. Right, so whatever character you like to be, go to Icy Veins. They'll tell you what the best builds are for right now. Pick one of the builds that looks like your play style and do that build. I've been able to get through all this by myself with my Necro build, and like I'm demolishing, I'm melting shit.
Yeah. My rogue is, I think I'm right at 50. I don't know why I just don't go to
what rogue are you? Ice rogue, poison?
Oh,
what rogue are you?
I am. Oh my god, I do ice damage, but like I am not up close. I am a long distance. I am all shoddy.
Okay,
that's all I am. I was like, I think what was holding me back why I haven't done it is because do I need to? Because I know when you hit 50, you have to sometimes go back and rework your skills.
Right.
So I'm like, do I really
get to World Tier 3?
Yeah, when you get to World Tier 3.
Yeah,
so because that's what I'm finna try to do today. I'm have to do it today.
If you have any trouble, just let me know. I'll hop in and get you to the next tier.
Yeah, because I want to go to the pit. That sounds
all right. Yeah, so we got nightmare dungeons in the pit, and you have like you saw my video with the world. So that was a World Tier 4 world boss last night. I don't know why I was up until midnight playing, but anyways, he gets up and he just got out, and I go to turn around, and these mofos already melted him.
Oh, wow.
Because I had like 4 level 100 guys with me, 2 that were like in the 80s. I think I'm 68 right now. So I was probably like the lowest person there. But yeah, they just like melted him like nothing. I'm like, well, I'm glad to be here.
Did you get some experience at least?
Yo, yeah, I got everything. I got all the loot and everything. Like,
as long as you get one shot off, you good.
Yeah. And my minions, they start going. So I got like 6. I have 5 skeletons, 6 wizards or whatever it is I call with them, and I'm telling you, I'm moving. But so with my Steam Deck, it's been having some issues. So the Steam
after an hour, right?
Yeah, I'm like capped at an hour to play, and the battery just drains so quickly on that thing, and I don't know what to do. Maybe I need to look it up and see if there's like some better ways to like tweak the settings or whatever for the original one, but it's just like leeching. You know what I mean? So that,
especially if you only get an hour, like typically it's 2 at minimum.
Yeah, no, I'm only getting like an hour, and you're probably, because you've let your battery die now, you probably have lost some of your
probably
battery.
Did, yeah. Like I said, it took over a day to recharge it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So yeah.
Also, I had a slow charger too. It has to be 45 watts.
It has to be that charger they gave you, because whenever I try to use a regular charger, it just like, I left it on all night, and it was only at 40% this morning.
The regular charger get that messed up to like in nothing.
It'd be quick. But anyway, so my little things that I'm trying to pick out to be my justification for buying a new one is that, and there's been a couple of times where the screen is like flickering and stuff. So I'm like, you acting funny? I need to replace it. That, and then so I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna wait until August for sure to see if we get the whole summer and they don't make no announcements for new hardware.
We'll see. It'd be great because like I'm holding out too. I already told y'all I want since I gave my husband the current version. Like I want the OLED one that CHAREECE got. You know what I mean? So
yeah, if I get to August and they haven't made an announcement, then I'm gonna get the OLED one for sure. Let's see how much I can get this one in for, and I was looking
at some other ones too, but I just like the way Steam and like the build quality of Steam's, and I like the way they do their OS. Like it just goes right into the play mode. I don't want to have to deal with any settings or nothing. Like I don't want to deal with that with the other ones because they got so many other competing, and they're more expensive too. Like the competing handhelds, like the Ally. What's it called? The ROG Ally. Yeah, there's a couple other ones too. One play or something or another. But yeah, I'm laser focused on Steam Deck because I feel like it's you get that native kind of experience.
Yeah, right. So that's what I'm saying. Just with Diablo.
Cool. All right, lady, Miss Infamous.
I just want to, before I do my game, I just want to get this super chat out the way. RTL Beats for the $5 super chat. Thank you very much. Hey, I would like to make some royalty-free intro music. Is there anyone I can get in contact with? And congratulations on the 300 episode again. Okay, thank you. I think we have a business email.
Yep, on Twitter, it's at the top. It's collab@gwgpodcast.com. And then drop us an email, and we'll figure something out.
Okay, all right. So it's just been an FPS week, to be honest with you. I've been on X-Defiant.
How was that?
She said this last week, y'all. She said,
that's what I was gonna say, and you said the same thing. How is it? Like,
because she's played it now. She's done. It's
been a week.
A week.
So
she wasn't feeling it that much last week.
Right. So I
wasn't saying so much. I don't know. I played Call of Duty, and it was the new season. And the new season was the Battle Pass. I wasn't too excited about that, and it was like it wasn't scratching my itch. You know what I mean? And it was no one there. No one was around. And I was like, you know what? Let me just try out X-Defiant.
Yeah, I hate the name.
The name is bad. I don't like the name either. It's Defiant.
Yeah. So
what does that mean? Like, y'all were defiant against who?
Each other.
Does it feel like a bunch of games that have just been tossed in a pot together?
Yeah, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. I ain't gonna lie. It's not the best shooter, but it's free to play. And as long as you avoid the micro transactions in the game, you'll be all right. And I'm a level 25.
Damn, you played a lot.
Yeah, man.
I played so much that there is the dead set challenge where either you can pay for it with money, real money, or you can do the challenge, which is like earn it through the challenge. And the challenge is 700,000 XP. I'm already at 425,000.
Oh yeah.
So
I'm
in it. I'm in it.
That's good though.
And yeah, to catch my attention for that long, it's a very good thing. And distract me from Call of Duty.
It's gonna replace duty?
No. No. We're gonna talk about duty later because I'm kind of mad at them right now.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't care if they do go on K-Pass. What they did this week.
Yeah.
But we're gonna talk about it later. But that's all I've been playing, just those two.
Yeah. So for me, y'all know I've been back in Sea of Thieves, Starfield, and because I was troubleshooting the Steam Deck, I played a little bit of Street Fighter 5 on it. Because that was one of the last games I had installed on there, aside from a couple other things. But I figured it'd be easy for me to jump in and test out everything once I had it working. That's pretty much it for me. You know, I still, like I said, I want to finish Starfield before the update comes out. So that's my goal. And I keep
that.
The Shattered Space update. They haven't. I don't think they announced an actual date yet, but it's definitely the big DLC that's coming out for Starfield.
Yeah, I could have sworn they had said it. I'm looking at the Discord. So
They did have their patch that came out. I want to say early last week, and that's what kind of got me back in before because you can play it at 60 frames per second, and they also on console, and also they improved the map system and stuff like that, and some they did some balancing, some but it's great. Like y'all know, I absolutely love Starfield. To me, that game it's got a lot. Like it's so much you can do, and I still don't have some of the quests because I have one whole planet that's a main planet that I haven't even been to yet. The one that looks like the western looking planet. I haven't even really done anything there, but maybe like 1 or 2 missions. Because I've been only going to like Neon and
that's because you didn't do that path, right?
Right. Yeah, I didn't even touch that. So now I've been like trying to
we were dipping in the water, looking underneath for all the
yeah, because at one point I just kind of got overwhelmed. I was picking up so many quests, and I'm like, let me just focus, right? And so then I stopped doing all of that and started just, trying to do the main quests only because I wanted to get the story, beat it, and all this. And now I'm at the tail end of the main quest, and I'm like, I stopped because I don't want it to be over. I'm like, I don't want to have to, It's so good, like the way they told, like the way this story is told. I absolutely love it, and I need to finish it though because I don't want it to be completely spoiled. I almost got spoiled a little bit, so I need to go ahead and finish it. I probably would try to just force myself to finish it because I'm at the, like I said, I'm at the end of the main quest, and I just I stopped and started doing some other stuff, some side quest stuff. And just checking out some of the new features. So basically that's what I've been playing. But y'all know it's getting thick around here. We got Summer Games Fest, not E3 basically.
E3 Lite.
E3 Lite.
E3.
And so I sent you all a link to the Summer Game Fest website, and they got everything spanning from June 7th to the 10th. So it seems like it's going to go across that entire weekend. Maybe before I jump into that, maybe we should just kind of go through some of the news real quick because we do have a few news topics. I sent y'all a short list, but first bit of news, I'm pretty sure maybe some people in the chat heard about this. This one I did not catch. I caught this kind of like at the tail end of the week, but Private Division, which you all know is owned by I want to say 2K. I think 2K. Yeah, Private Division. Y'all know it's a game publishing group called Private Division. But they actually dropped their publishing deal with Bloober Team. Y'all know Bloober Team. They're currently working on the Silent Hill remake, and they also did The Medium. And so I just want to kind of get you all's take on this. Whether you, I don't know if you care or not. Like, yeah, okay, whatever. But how y'all feel about this? That we see 2K is kind of making these adjustments in regards to like publishing and whatnot. What do y'all think? Anybody can go.
I had to read this like twice because I was like,
please tell me you want like who? Who?
No, but I was like, I don't really know. I was just like, okay.
Yeah, it's like, what do you do with that?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, yeah, like, so now what's going to happen with their games? But then at the same time, am I looking forward to any games?
Yeah, because they do a lot of horror, right? They do a bunch of horror-based style titles. So it's not like a genre that I play anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I do care about like them doing well, like in the industry right now.
Right.
So and I just hope it's not like, like I was kind of alluding to earlier, it's not like a larger testament to what 2K is going to do. Is trying, like, as far as we've seen a lot of consolidation, a lot of layoffs and things like that in the industry. I just hope it's not like,
and that could be why they wrote the article, right? Because the part where they talk about Take-Two's response, it's almost like they're saying they're letting Take-Two sound an alarm, I guess, right? Because they're saying they refocused our pipeline within the private division. So within their indie focused label, right? That means it sounds like they might not do as much indie.
Yeah. It's possible because private division, I think for them was more so like their indie publishing arm.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So it was a way for them to kind of separate them, 2K, the larger entity, to separate themselves from like some of their personalized experimental titles, I would say.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And so it's interesting. It really is interesting. And I don't think we've ever seen, like, we've seen where they cancel a game, but not when it's like, they didn't necessarily cancel the game, but just say, well, we're not publishing it anymore. Mm-hmm. Meaning that Bloober Team has the opportunity to find a new publisher for whatever title they're working on. I don't think this is definitely related to Silent Hill, because we don't know what else they were working on. But it wasn't like a council game. Go ahead, Charisse.
I would like to know why. I'm reading, making sure, because I read the article this morning, and I'm making sure I'm rereading it again. But like, this article doesn't exactly say why this is happening. It does say that Take-Two is doing, cutting costs and everything, and it also mentions at the end that they're like already telling you that there's going to be layoffs at the starting next month. But like, they really don't say why they're not publishing this title for them.
Mm-hmm.
There's no definitive answers.
Yes. Like,
I think it doesn't have enough investors, to be honest. That's what I think. That's why the game's not being made. Based on the article, I just think it's just a direct statement that they're focusing more on. To me, No Rest for the Wicked. I saw it somewhere, but I can't pinpoint where. And also the Lord of the Rings game, and
yeah, if you think about it, they have had a lot, right? Like they have under that arm, they've done a significant amount of things, but maybe they feel like they stretched too thin, and it's like, okay, we gotta, since we're having this,
and it's okay,
right? But we've seen that part, of other companies saying, okay, we got to cut costs here, and so we're going to cancel this. But I guess for me, the choice of terminology here is what stood out to me. They said we're no longer publishing the game. Basically, it's just like saying, we're no longer funding.
I think that's what it is. This the terms. That's how they say that. How they say this. in this announcement. Like, there's a lot of things they're not saying, and they're using their language very carefully to say that they're not gonna do this game. So I would really like to read those internal emails, like, hey, but y'all, not in the chat. This took place in a side chat, because everybody, if any kind of corporate, any kind of job, you got the official chat, and then you got that side chat. What took place in that side chat? That's what I want to know. Yeah. I
mean, we'll see. I mean, whatever game it was, I mean, like I said, I don't know if it's directly related to what they're currently working on. Hopefully we'll see this whatever game it is and get picked up, because that's tough. Anytime you're building a game and you know your funding gets cut, it's like it's almost like you got to go pitch it again and try to get someone else to kind of reinvest in it. That's a tough spot to be in. And hopefully, you know, we know they're working on Silent Hill. Hopefully, you know, Bloober team will be able to be like, okay, we're okay because we're working on this one game with these, you know, publishers over here. So this title, we can still kind of work on it on the side and still figure out a way to get republished. But hopefully they figure it out. All right. Any more other things you all want to mention on this, or I'll move on to the next topic? No? Okay, bet. So I'm pretty sure y'all saw this because this was announced, I believe on either Monday or Tuesday, about the unredacted Black Ops 6 being going directly into Game Pass.
Oh wait, Delilah, before we start it, we got 2 super chats we need to get real quick.
Okay.
First of all, we got Cedric. Thank you, Cedric.
Thank you, Cedric.
Y'all are awesome. We know, but we're glad that y'all appreciate it too.
Thank you.
And then Black Truth. He late. We understand that you're late, but we're glad you showed up. We greatly appreciate it. But congrats on 300. Yes, thank you so much.
Oh, they got he must have changed his picture. Look at him looking like
I know, right? Suave out here with the hat.
Hold on, let me zoom in on this photo.
Oh, we see you.
Hey, you looking clean. You looking clean. Right? Hey, you looking clean, bro. Hey, you better make sure you looking clean.
He need a little cognac right here.
Right.
Hilarious.
So I know we talked a little bit about the Black Ops 6 thing a little bit last week, but I definitely, one thing only reason why I brought it back up this week is because y'all know we got the showcase right around the corner, and we will be having a prediction show, but it's just that I've been seeing a lot on Twitter about the implications of having Call of Duty in Game Pass. And so I want to get you all's opinion on like that feedback. You know, the people. Some people have like a gloomy outlook on it, and then some people have like this hugely positive, you know, kind of Xbox is back type deal. So I just want to get you all's take on it because I haven't really seen y'all really like co-sign or post anything directly related to.
All right, because I almost want to separate myself from some of that stuff.
Right.
People are just getting
they get a little too deep with it, right?
Too much, right? But I think the interesting part to me, because I felt like we all knew it was going to come, right? But I think the interesting part to me would be how many people actually navigate to
transition from
right? Like, will you buy into the system now, right? Because we all know you can get an S, be able to still play or whatever, you know, or and then also, also, will Call of Duty be on cloud? Right?
Because they had that deal with Ubisoft for the cloud, right? Yeah.
Well, no, remember the tidbit?
Oh, that's right.
Right? So I might as well talk about it now, but there's the tidbit that I had put in was talking about how what's that place called? Zeus, right? The Zeus? No. Sorry. I want to make sure I get to it. GeForce now.
Yeah, GeForce now.
You can play Xbox or PC games, Xbox through Microsoft Edge app, right? So if you buy into Game Pass Ultimate, you don't have to necessarily have a system to be able to play Call of Duty now.
Right.
So
if you just
now boost Game Pass subscribers, you know, and that's really the numbers that they're pushing now. So it'll just be interesting. I feel like because we've been saying it for a long time. The landscape is changing. We see it rapidly changing in front of our eyes, and now with the introduction of AI, it's going to continue to change.
Right.
So it should be interesting. I mean, I don't feel like it's going to be a detriment.
Yeah. I don't see. I don't understand the gloomy takes on this, because when you think about it, you know, a lot of IP that's out there is already free to play, like your Fortnite, and I mean, all the popular multiplayer games are already free to play. So,
and it already essentially plays as a free to play game, honestly.
Right.
You know, like we're buying the season.
Yeah,
we're really not buying a new game. Like even this new one that they just uncovered that it's listed as DLC again, and I'm just like, okay, so we're not really getting a new base game. We're getting
Black Ops.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily think
it's where they said it was listed as DLC.
No, this is a completely different development team working on Black Ops. It's the
I understand that, but
Treyarch. I think Treyarch is right. Is that Treyarch? I think
crazy if that's listed as DLC, because that's like what, the second, third time they've done that.
Yeah. So it says from Charlie Channel, Call of Duty Black Ops 6 was officially confirmed to be DLC for the Call of Duty HQ app. Right. So in there it shows Call of Duty Black Ops with Steam. And then it shows,
sorry, are you saying that they got DLC like off to the side and that will come after the game? Like, or are you saying
they're
that
saying that this new game is
considered I'm trying to
why call it Black Ops 6?
Yeah, it says Steam has it up as DLC, and the parent app being Call of Duty. I don't know, maybe it's a mistake.
That's
crazy. Black Ops 6 app type DLC.
Well, because I know this is lady all day right here, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I did not think he was gonna go into Game Pass this fast. I figured they was gonna wait a year or two. I just thought we was gonna get perks if he was an ultimate subscriber. I just thought we get a free weekend, we get extra XP or something. You get a free skin here and there. That's what I was thinking. And then it was gonna ease its way into Game Pass in like a year or two, just to like make sure all the clouds have cleared from the case and the back and forth and the all that hoopla from last year.
That's why I thought the exact opposite. That because they had said all these things in the public knowledge, like all that stuff. I thought that it would just be a no-brainer that it would go into Game Pass. I don't see why people would think different. Like,
I expected it too. I just figured it'd be a minute. Like we would
think it'd be later.
It would just ease its way in there. Like, we're gonna put the back games in first. We're gonna like start off with Ghosts and all that other stuff, and then we're gonna with the current release drops in there like 6 months later, and then in 2 or 3 years it's day and date. I was not expecting it. I didn't expect this year's Call of Duty to be in Game Pass.
Interesting. Okay.
I wasn't expecting it to be on Game Pass either. So, like in my mind, I was thinking like, okay, let me put some money to the side so I can get this new Black Ops 6. You know what I mean? So for them to throw it on Game Pass for a Call of Duty fan like me, I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying?
Obviously, right? Yeah.
It saves money for me buying the core game, and I can probably with the money that I'm saving, I can get some other games from other platforms, or in my particular case, I'm going to use the money that I spent on the core game probably for skins, or if it's a battle pass that's interesting, that I will get that as well. It is not free. I need to let people know that the game is not free. It is with your subscription on all tiers, not just Ultimate. It's on all tiers. It's on day and date. And I think for the people who enjoy Call of Duty but can't pay like the full price and they're on Xbox, I think that's a win for us. And I've been playing Call of Duty since World at War. And just imagine every time Call of Duty came, you put 60 and another 60 for the DLCs, you know what I mean? Now, the thing I don't like particularly about Call of Duty is what LBOOGIE, when I showed LBOOGIE and the Pew Pew crew about them adding it on to the Call of Duty headquarters. So that lets me know that
I'm not familiar with Call of Duty like that. So what is Call of Duty
I will
HQ?
let you know.
All right.
Call of Duty HQ is when you first load into Call of Duty, you go to the left finger, and then it's like everything Call of Duty. Like you can play the campaign, you can play Warzone, you can play ranked, you can play.
So it's like the Halo waypoint in a way.
Yeah, there we go. That works.
Yeah.
I know what Halo waypoint is.
Okay. So when they did that let me know that y'all cutting costs and not doing a standalone game. So it questions me. I hope with next week when we not next week but 2 weeks from now when we see the Call of Duty Direct, I don't want to see no DMZ.
It's
Black Ops Zombie.
It's next week.
It's next week? Oh shit!
Next Sunday.
I'm sorry. I don't want to see DMZ, Call of Duty Zombies, Black Ops style. I don't want integration of modern weapons because Black Ops is like the 6 supposed to be 1980, 1990 era.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't want to see no modern weapons in the 90s timeline. I'm nitpicking because I need to know.
I don't know you're gonna get that right there because in the trailer I already saw Bill Clinton.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I feel like the last time people were pissed that the weapons were old. So I don't know.
I mean, they're just mad because they don't know how to shoot with them old weapons. I don't want an open world campaign. I need my round-based zombies. And the rest is just cake. Now, for the internet people, I'm gonna be honest with you, they don't be playing Call of Duty like that. They like to talk about Xbox.
You said the internet people. It took me a while to catch on what you meant, but yeah. They don't play games, just the internet. I get it.
Yeah, so they don't play. They talk about Xbox because of Activision, because of Call of Duty, because of Game Pass. I'm more focused on what Activision is doing for Call of Duty for me. Not really an Xbox thing, but the actual gaming company that I play and purchased for the last decade. That's what my focus is on. And any Call of Duty fan should be that way as well. They should be critiquing the shit out of Activision because now you're folding into Xbox and you need to know, is it going to hit like it's going to hit like it usually hit? And I had a conversation with a homie of mine and it may not hit like it hit. But it's Call of Duty. That name alone, they can put shit on a sandwich and they'll get sold. So
like from what you just said though, like I want people to know that like whatever comes from this game has nothing to do with Microsoft.
True.
Like, this game was in development before Microsoft even acquired them, so I know we're gonna hear that Microsoft
this
Call of Duty or some bullshit like that.
We already know how it's gonna go.
This game was not influenced in any way by Xbox. The game would have been in such late development stages when Xbox took over.
Right. I think how long they said the development timeline was 4 years for this game?
I hope not for it to be considered DLC.
I want to say
right. That's why I'm like, that's why I'm like, that can't be right. But whatever. I'm not gonna argue. I don't know. You know. So
the think pieces, and I think it should be the fans really speaking up. Like I'm gonna be honest, if the actual game is not up to my par, I will shit on them. Not on Xbox, not on Microsoft, because I am a gamer. You know what I mean? And a lot of people want to blame the actual company and for people's faults, for games' faults, and not the actual people that made the game. It's gonna be a copy and paste. Tip for a hat. It's gonna be a copy and paste. It's Black Ops 6. I just hope that they have some of the core Treyarch. That's what I'm looking for. And if anybody that plays Treyarch, they know what I mean. Treyarch is different from Raven.
It's Treyarch's turn, right? It's Treyarch's turn.
Yeah.
So they honestly gotta show up and show out, because more as I get older, there's gonna eventually be a game that's gonna make me say I don't want to play Call of Duty no more. So that means them as a company, for me as a consumer, for me to spend money on battle tokens and battle passes and black sales and $25 skins, you gotta entice me to spend that money. And if you're not doing that, then you out of luck with for me. Yep. Okay. All right. So moving along, Call of Duty. Game Pass. I don't know. Y'all know me. I don't play Call of Duty like that, but I will try it since it's gonna be on Game Pass as nothing.
Oh, no. I don't want to hear
The
that.
campaign.
You really
The campaign. I don't.
Okay,
I don't mess with PvP.
I thought you was gonna say multiplayer. I thought you was gonna say multiplayer. I was about to.
PvP.
I carry you. I will carry you on my back. I will carry you, girl.
As far as what's my next topic? Dang it. Toys for Bob. All right, so you all know. I want to say it was about last month, a little bit over a month ago. Toys for Bob broke off from Activision and decided to go independent. And now Xbox is publishing their basically they signed a publishing deal with Xbox for their first game as an indie, as a now new indie studio. And so the question I have for you ladies is, what do you expect from Toys for Bob? Because they're known for doing Spyro. What's the other one? I get blanking on it. Oh my gosh, why am I blanking on the name? Oh gosh. Somebody help me in the chat. Or
Somebody help.
I just want to
Spyro,
Somebody help me.
Skylanders.
Crash.
Thank you.
Yeah.
They're known for those three games typically: Skylanders, Crash, Spyro.
I just want to point out I've never played any of those games, but to me,
I love Spyro.
this sounds like the most
Spyro.
roundabout way to end up home. Like you left Activision.
Hold on, wait, what do you mean?
They went through the forest, around the creek, and around the bend just to end up back where they came from.
Well, see, I'm gonna tell you now.
Oh, please,
Because we know Toys for Bob was actually also supporting that whole Call of Duty train.
and we thank them for getting up under that.
So now they that's my point. It's like now they're able to do their own thing and focus on games that they truly want to make. And to me, that's the biggest benefit.
Awesome for them. But again, they have signed this publishing deal with Xbox. I ain't trying to mean nothing. They went from they are literally owned by Xbox in the first place. So you left Activision again owned by Xbox to again sign a publishing deal with Xbox. So you it would have been the same process. You just signed more paperwork. I
don't know if that's how it works, but
hey, that's what
more
it looks
detailed.
like.
In business, it's more detailed than that. It's all about just general speaking, general terms here. It's more about like the books, right? Like we no longer have to pay benefits for them. We no longer have to do XYZ. They're on their own.
Understandable. But in the long-term thing, they were still owned by Xbox. Xbox would have published the game anyway. Only thing they got out was the middleman was Activision, which is again owned by Xbox. So in the long run, the game would have been published by Xbox in the first place. They did all this unnecessary steps, whatever, to still end up back home. That's when if they left Activision and went to Sony, then that'd be something different. But this right here,
I see what you mean with that.
Yeah,
they still end
they are still back where they. But hey,
so for me personally, as an Xbox fan, I'm not mad at that. As an Xbox fan, I'm not mad that Xbox is still publishing this title, because I absolutely was crushed when I found out that they transitioned from Activision, thus under Xbox, Microsoft in general, to where I was afraid that they would cease to exist. So I'm glad that they still have their name. They're now independent, and that Xbox is publishing their next game. I'm ecstatic about it. I feel like if this is the necessary change for them to still exist without being closed as a studio, then I'm all for it. And so what I want to see from them is another Spyro. I want to see another Spyro.
Right.
Yeah, those games are just pure fun. So
again, never played it.
Crash was good, but to me, Crash felt so linear, to where I couldn't. My heart just would never be that deep into what Crash. Outside of the little few racing things that Crash did, but Spyro is awesome to me. So, what about you, Boogie? What you think?
Same. I wouldn't mind seeing a new Spyro. just because of nostalgia, right?
Right.
And like you said, Crash was always a little harder for me to get into. I mean, I would play it, but it was something about Spiral that I enjoyed the story more. You know what's happening there.
I think the remaster is out too, right? Like they remaster all those games.
I'm not going back to playing nothing like that.
Well, that means the graphics are better though, Boogie. Like that's not too bad. No.
Like you said, I'm happy to see people keeping a job, right?
Facts.
Yeah, I don't want to see y'all make some deal and then people getting laid off and fucking CEOs and shit still getting bonuses. I don't want to see shit like that. But
anybody else want to speak on this Toys for Bob transition? No?
I just want to see what they're gonna come up with.
Yeah, because what if that's, I mean, I would love to see Spyro, but what if it's something else? Like, to me, I think they have the pedigree and know how to do something different as well. So I look forward to whatever they decide to do. I think they're a talented studio.
It's so early in development though right now. Like we're not even gonna see anything for a while.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, so yeah, you're right, because they said they put it in one of their tweets that like it's early, like don't expect anything because it's early, but we let you know we cooking like
right away,
right? Like we're cooking. Basically, is how it was put. So y'all know if like this week, what day was that we did the PlayStation State of Play reaction?
Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Okay, so
this week is just.
It's been right.
So,
yeah, so I just wanted to kind of, touch on State of Play a little bit, because the grades came out from like a lot of these different outlets. Y'all know me; I'm always trying to pay attention. I listen to other podcasts. I try to get a feel of what's going on and how people think about certain things. So, State of Play though, it was not received that well by a large majority.
I like to say something, but
yeah.
Okay, hold on, one second. I'm sorry, Delilah. So your mic is rubbing on your shirt right here.
This mic?
Yes.
You can hear that? Hold on, let me change this then. Sorry.
No, you're good.
She was trying to send you a message for like 15 minutes now.
I tried to send a message, but it was just moved a lot right
there. I changed the mic, so I'm sorry about that.
You good.
So hopefully I sound clearer and no longer rubbing the mic on this.
So it wasn't catching both, or was it?
It was catching just this one. It wasn't even catching my Elgato mic.
Yeah.
Yeah. So thank you for that. I didn't even see the messages. Now I see them. Great. Thank you. But so yeah, the State of Play. We watched it, we reacted to it, and ladies, so you couldn't. And the only reason why I added this to the top is because you weren't there. Right. You were able to react live. So I want to get your
my input.
Your input, reaction. Yes, absolutely.
Okay. I just want to give a shout out to my manager because he actually let me watch it.
Oh, that's fire. That's fire.
Yeah.
On the clock at work. So
that's nice. Shout out to him.
I said, look, I was like, look, these are my ladies right here. They're doing the show, and I couldn't be here because I'm here. He was like, just do it while you wash dishes. I was like, cool. All right, look. The only thing that interests me in that whatever the hell it was Silent Hill.
I'm mad at that.
I thought that too. When I saw it, I was like, lady probably gonna want to play this.
No, but not for the scary game challenge. That's for one of y'all. But this is like personally good for me.
Why would I challenge you to that when you want to?
Yeah, like come on.
But I want to challenge one of y'all.
See, no,
ma'am.
Nope.
Ma'am.
That's not how it works.
Yes, it do. Well, it's gonna happen. Well, somebody gonna get it.
Well,
get it. You gotta get it.
Oh God,
that was like the only thing that really enticed me in that. I think PlayStation, Sony is just watering down stuff for the consumers, and I just think it's fucked up because this is gaming Christmas season. You're supposed to have your best and your brightest. Some people are like actually saying, "Oh, we're just saving it for Summer Game Fest," and I'm like, I wouldn't do something in I would do something personally if I was Sony. And there's a lot of people that want certain IPs to go to PC. Some people want remastered stuff, but people forget that a couple of months ago, you know, the internet was like exploding because they said that PlayStation is going to have not enough games for us until 2024.
Yeah, they really say they're gonna have a lot for 2024.
Yeah, but
that's why dry. It's gonna be.
This is why I was happy that they showed Astrobot and that it is releasing this year, because Astrobot to me was like the saving grace, right? Like,
oh my god.
But
for you,
I don't know. For me, because like, because for me, it's like that was really the only true title. I don't. The rest I can play on PC. They had the ones that stood out to me were like Ballad of Antara, Where the Worlds Meet, I think that's what it's called, and then Monster Hunter Wilds.
Like, I'm not playing no more Monster Hunter, man. You good? I'm good on that, man. I don't know.
I'll play the Wilds.
I will not. Yeah.
What else? But what else, ladies?
God of War PC port. Y'all acting like this is the new hot fire shoe that's supposed to come out, but you know that's what it's gonna do. The only thing that's good about that port is with the mods y'all gonna put in. So y'all gonna make the game it's okay and make it better.
The mods gonna be crazy, y'all. They gonna put.
I can't wait.
Is about to be Kratos.
Yeah.
So
so I'm okay to see what kind of mods they come up with, but I'm like, as somebody who just bought the PlayStation like 2 months ago, I'm like, damn, you really gonna collect dust on me, ain't you? Because Helldivers can take you so far, you know what I mean? And I ain't gonna lie,
when I say I play Helldivers,
over a month ago, and Forbidden West, I don't know, man.
I gotta go back to Helldivers.
I don't know. I just know. For me, as a person who owns a PlayStation 5, I just wasn't happy with what they showed me. And I think real Sony only people were also upset about it. But then there were some were just like legit disappointed that they didn't have nothing.
Because they showed a lot of 2025s. They showed like a few 2025 titles, and it's like, it's hard to get excited for that when it's kind of far out. And to me, if it was a showcase, I would have been like more receptive to, okay, yeah, this is something made for later, because that's typically what a showcase entails. It's like something for within the next 6 months, 6 months to a year, but then you definitely, it goes well into 2025. So I don't know.
It's a no for me. I don't. And then if people. And what's the funny thing about it is, there's very few people that's really acting like this was straight fire. They're delusional.
That's the thing, and that's what stood out to me is there's the general consensus. That it was disappointing to a lot of people, and I thought they showed a lot of like great looking stuff. Not necessarily for me.
Where were the Sony games?
No Sony. Like that's what I was about to get to. But there's nothing from first party, not a lot from first party outside of Astrobot, and of course the PC port stuff. But that was
PlayStation. When they announced the PlayStation, whatever it was, the chat was straight L's. Someone showed me a video of that of what we saw on Thursday, and the actual fans or the actual people that was watching it live on Sony PlayStation side, and it was L's.
Yes,
like lowercase L's.
Yeah, we couldn't track the chat because the way we had it set up on our show.
Oh yeah, I know. I saw it like after what I saw with these guys. Okay. I saw it after. So,
so just, I gotta get, because I got the score from everybody else.
2 pack of ass. Whatever that is.
Out of 10. On a scale of 1 to 2. Damn. Okay. All right.
Let me. Wow. I'm about to unplug it, wrap it up, and put it in a box and just leave it there in the closet until I move and put it out again.
Wow.
Because it's like I'm like, okay, I'm excited. I got my stuff. I can play these games. And I'm like, I'm playing it less. And every time I hook up my PlayStation, I'm doing updates. And then the games that I have in my PlayStation, I have them on PC and I have them on Xbox. The community is not as engaging as I would thought it would be. It's like everybody's
regarding multiplayer.
Regarding multiplayer. Yeah, I played a single player. I played a multiplayer. I'm talking about on the multiplayer side. How y'all want people to go to PlayStation, but when they get one, y'all acting like y'all too good to play. Y'all not welcoming new people that want to play on PlayStation, because that's what I got. Oh yeah, she got a PlayStation and but she's on Xbox. She's not really fucking with us. I'm like, but I spend money on it. I'm spending money on services.
Be like, man, where you find these conversations at? Like you be going in on this back and forth. I'm like, where do you see this at? Because
I do have these, not like necessarily on public socials, but just private conversations. So
got it. Okay.
2-pack of ass. That's all I gotta say.
All right. So moving right along, because y'all know Summer Game Fest is now replacing what we would call E3 week. And it's going to take place between June 7th through the 10th. And so I'm pretty sure I sent the link to you all. There's a calendar that's now starting to grow, and a lot of publishers are starting to announce their basically conferences or showcases and stuff. And so what I want to get from you all was, out of the ones that's listed there, which ones outside, and of course we know Xbox, right? That's gonna be one of the bigger ones, and that's more so towards the end of the show. I just want to kind of get a feel of, like, are you excited for this new season? Like how it's gonna be, like the rollout, like it's kind of all packed within the same few days, which I like, and so it shouldn't necessarily feel like the drip feed we had a few years ago. But what are you all excited for and want to see more of?
So, I mean, for me, shout out to Dames for Games. They're gonna have theirs on the 12th.
Yep.
So we get to see some like female, developers showcasing their stuff, because there really isn't a spot for that. So I'm glad they're starting to have something like that. So shout out to Des, y'all level 1. I'm not looking forward to seeing fucking Jeff Keighley all week.
And yeah,
well, I think they only have their show like at the launch of it, the start of it.
You know what I mean? He's gonna be online.
He's gonna have his fingers everywhere.
He gonna have his nice little shoes on.
Fingers is gonna be fingering. He gonna be having Twitter fingers on, and we're gonna have to hear him all week. And I guess it's sad. We talked about it before. It's sad that he really just was able to step right in. You know what I mean? And fall up. Yes, yeah. But
I think, if anything, that to me, that's the most disappointing part of it all. Is the fact that, to me, the ESA and E3 felt a little bit more anonymous. Well, we know that Jeff Keighley is PlayStation leaning, so it feels like not everyone's being represented.
Yeah,
I get that.
The E3 showcase was just like everybody coming together to showcase games. Mm-hmm. And we already know how his awards is starting to feel. It don't feel like we're celebrating awards. It's more show time for you to be on TV and show off.
It's more of a showcase and not an award show.
Right.
Yeah.
So I just hope that this week will show us that we can really continue to have a celebration of games that are going to be coming for the industry. So really like a celebration of the industry, right? Because that's how E3 was. It's just like the industry saying, this is what's coming. Mm-hmm. So hopefully that's what we're going to have.
Yeah. I mean, even like with the calendar, it's like, okay, so we know based on the calendar, they on the 7th at 5 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Pacific is when they're going to have the Summer Game Fest showcase. Then that same day, they're going to have the Day of the Devs, which is the indie showcase. After that, they have Devolver Digitals. And this is like, I don't like the fact that all three of those are on the same day. And then the next day, it's more of like a PC type focused day. And then you also have the Latin game showcase.
I like that. I like that.
Mm-hmm. I love the way they did this, and then like they also have another indie showcase. Then they got the Future of Play, that seems more family oriented type games. So it seems like there's a theme, like they try to theme it, right? Mm-hmm. Which I think is super clever. What I didn't understand is like when you look at this, who's missing, right?
EA,
like it's EA and Nintendo.
Mm-hmm.
Like I noticed that they are not listed in this. You got the two PC ones, the Future of Games and the PC showcase. Obviously you have Microsoft and Xbox, but then you also have Ubisoft, but there's no EA and there's no Nintendo. So I mean, did EA announce anything yet? I guess that's my question.
That's what I was gonna ask. Did they put like some news earlier saying that they're doing like their own thing? Then it should pop up, because isn't EA the I could be wrong. Is the EA game the new football game? Is that EA?
Yeah. So no, wait. Is that EA?
Which game?
College football? Yeah, the new college football.
The new one.
Yeah, college football.
I want to say yeah, but let me know, chat, if I'm wrong. If that is the case, then they should show something this coming weekend. So if that's all they got, and they should have that in there. And Nintendo's gonna be Nintendo. So most likely, I hope to see a Nintendo Direct somewhere in there. Maybe since we've been hearing rumors and sidebars about the new Switch, we should have more information on that. I'm expecting to see like a Pokemon game tossed in somewhere, or or a port game, or hell, tinfoil hat on a new Mario Kart, because we need it.
I think they're gonna wait till when they release it.
They're not giving it to us.
They're gonna do that Mario Kart.
Mm-hmm. So I do love the Summer Game Fest. I don't like the person who hosted, but I understand his hustle. I understand what he's trying to do. He is trying to fill a void that E3 don't have. Mm-hmm. We don't have that anymore, and he knows there's a door, an opportunity to fill in that void. I can understand where he's coming from as an individual, as some of the choices that he make when he say things online. We can disagree on that, but I can respect and see what he's trying to do. I just want to see some games. Day of the Devs. I love Day of the Devs. They do like a 1 or 2 times a year event in San Francisco. So I was able to go there a couple of times. So I'm team Day of the Devs, because when you meet those people that make those games, you really see the passion. You see the determination. It's not like a big ass corporation trying to do microtransactions on some skins, or a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate just taking the space. When I go to these events, this particular one, it is people that genuinely love what they do and really trying to show what they got. And trust me, there's some gems in there. If you go look, the Latin American Game Showcase, I'm in it. I'm so in it.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Mm-hmm. And call it Xbox Showcase. Duh, I got my onesie in the closet, and I took a day off work, because I don't care if we don't have E3 no more for the rest of our lives. You best believe that the first week of June, that's always gonna be my gaming Christmas.
What day did you take off?
I took that Monday.
Okay.
And I got a short shift on Friday, and I should be so by the time I get home, I can be able to see all the stuff.
So the 9th though, will you be around for the reaction?
What you mean?
That's
Sunday?
That's Sunday. Yeah,
of course.
Okay.
So,
You can't say duh. You saying duh like I know your schedule.
Right, because you were like, that's why I said, did you take an extra day, because you like, the day off.
So I can that's why I took the day off on Monday, so that Sunday I can like sit and enjoy.
Yeah, got it. You can soak it in. I got you. Yeah,
so I can soak it in. And then I didn't even know that Ubisoft was going to be on a Monday, so that's even better for me, because I get to look at it. And I don't care what what anybody says online, gamers, this is our time to shine. If you want to take a day off and enjoy these shows, you ain't got to be like a super content creator. Just enjoy what you're looking at, you know?
Yeah. All right. Any other expectations from the Summer Games Fest?
I just want to see some games. That's it. This is like the other ladies.
Yeah, the new stuff, right? I always want something else. It never runs dry for me. Like I always want to see something new.
Yeah, this is our Christmas. We have our little list. Write it down. You know, put stuff on wish list. And, you know, check stuff on Amazon here. Like what we got. I just want to see what I'm going to be playing for the next 6 months. What I'm going to obsess over. Hopefully somebody got some good stuff. You know, that's all I want.
Yeah, I mean, it's always an exciting time. I absolutely love this time. I'm definitely gonna miss, you know, as far as E3, like the in-person stuff, and surprisingly enough, they are in LA. They do have some in-person events taking place during the same time. So I think it's cool that they're doing that. You know, the last thing I want to mention before we kind of jump into tidbits is Destiny. I kind of threw that in as part of the theme, the final shape. Which should be like the conclusion to the Destiny story, apparently. I want, because it comes soon. It comes out pretty soon. It comes out the same day, June 7th, same day as the Summer Game Fest starts. So I want to, because I know, you know, we used to be big into Destiny, not so much recently, but I want to know if y'all are y'all diving in this last bit of the story? Are y'all, you know,
is it free?
No,
you come on now.
Please.
Right.
I am.
You will?
I am. I've been there since the beginning. I gotta be there at the end.
You gotta finish it, right?
I gotta finish it out.
Yeah.
So we downloaded Destiny one last time?
It's already downloaded.
Oh damn.
See,
I have not pre-ordered it yet.
She didn't uninstall it like most of us.
I don't think I did either, but I don't know. I'm not playing it.
You don't even care about the conclusion, the new ability, supposed.
No, because I'm just seeing how the video and posting in Discord.
Yeah. Takes so Destiny has run its course, is what I'm hearing.
No, Destiny 2 has.
Yeah.
More likely to do a different one, but
yeah, Destiny Destiny 3 or whatever they're gonna call it after.
What if they really conclude Destiny and say they're gonna put all their chips in Marathon?
Oh, I wouldn't mind. I
would hope so, because I'm not hearing good things on Marathon. So, you know, do what you do.
I haven't not heard good things.
Haven't heard anything at all about it.
No,
So
that's not good either.
A title and a teaser.
Teaser trailer. Yeah.
I feel like because somebody said, you know, it'd be good back in the day. It says it'd be good to see Cade again. I feel like the fact that they have to bring him back lets me know. Because
that is interesting, because like I thought he was dead. Like,
right.
Like, why would you have to bring him back? To me, that's like when your story is jacked up. Like, you got to do something to kind of.
Y'all remember when he died? People were like, "Well, all right, is he gonna come back? Is it possible he's coming back?" And they act like
it's like, "Oh no, his ghost is destroyed." So
he's dead.
So. If Vision can come back,
right.
Something can.
Right, you start to bring people back from the dead. You know, it's like, you know, we're trying to get some people back on these servers.
I think the last time I felt like similar, them bringing the character back, is when in Halo and they made Cortana be like this evil bad thing, this rogue AI, and then it was dope the way she died and all that stuff, and then to bring her right back, it would kind of like piss me off.
Did it, right? Like,
it was such a good ending.
Yeah, like, what are we doing?
Yeah, it was such a good ending. Like, I was like, oh, this is great. So then it had your mind wondering of like how they, because you know Cortana's gonna come back, it's AI, but it had your mind wondering like, well, what, you know, how are they gonna bring her back into the fold? And so it pissed me off to no end when the story with that, it's like they ruined it. Because to me, that the 4, if you haven't played Halo 4 and the way Cortana died and all this, pissed me off in 5 when they tried to just, oh my god, bro, like I can do a whole podcast on how
why she made you mad.
Yes.
Really quick, you know, like if y'all just watch what we're playing, the Hellblade, so like she just passed that weird statue that people were posting like after they went back to play the game longer, right? Like after the first hour. And you see we're only at an hour and 9 minutes of the show. So that means people played way less than an hour and gave their
Thanks. That's it. That means that's the only thing you've played.
Right. You played just the little intro part and you didn't play nothing else.
Because they don't be, because internet people don't be playing games. They be
crazy.
You know, that's what happened.
Yeah, that's what happened. I agree. All right, y'all. So that was pretty much, what I had for topics today. And let's go ahead and roll into tidbits. And, I'm pretty sure y'all got a few tidbits for today.
I do. I watched Doom 2 finally.
Yeah.
What you think of Doom 2?
Man, it's about to be a problem in the third movie. That's all I gotta say. Because there's a lot of manipulation. Exactly. There's a lot of manipulation, a lot of lying. I ain't gonna say what I thought it was. I have a phrase for it, but I'm not gonna say it on here. But I'm gonna say it when we get off the show. He was like, "I will always love you," and then he turned around and said, "I'm gonna marry her." I'm like, "What? What? Oh my god!" I'm like,
necessary for the nation.
Yeah, that's a business. That was a business move.
Business decision, right?
That was a business, but she was hurt.
So are you able to talk about this without spoiling anything?
Oh, sorry. Oh my god, I thought y'all had already. Oh my god,
how?
That movie been out though, bro. Like
I'm watching it.
Go ahead. Keep talking.
Spoiler alert. Sorry. It's like damn. Oh my god.
You know what? It was an enjoyable experience. It was money well spent. That's all I gotta say.
Okay. The movie is super old now. I shouldn't feel too bad. All right. Any other tidbits?
What's the name just came out today on Netflix? Godzilla -1. If you haven't seen that, it's on Netflix now, which Netflix is like getting a lot of content. They also have this show from Max, which lets you know that they are trying to work together. Max, it's a show with a Black female protagonist in space, and they're trying to get back to Earth. It's like a series that looks pretty dope. Calvin says there's no spoiler alert for year-old movies.
Okay, facts. There we go.
All right. Well, people still like, what the fuck?
Well, if for the people who hasn't watched it yet, it's like $20. So, or if you have Max, you can watch it now.
Yeah, that's on that. There was something else I wanted to say. I swear there was something else that came out. It's all right. We can keep going.
Yeah, earlier I mentioned the air fryer. I want to get an air fryer update.
Oh, really?
Legit. I have to know.
The screen is like on the side now, right? And it's like a dial and everything and buttons, but there's a screen and you're able to go in like 5-degree increments instead of the presets of like.
Oh, thank goodness.
390. Yeah. So now you can just go
dial it. Okay.
400, but you can go in 5-degree increments down. And then you can still set 2 different ones and you can still have them cook at the same time. But they have these double racks in them now. So you can do like sweet potatoes at the bottom and then do broccoli at the top. Or do, whatever other veg you want to do. So basically you cook the whole meal.
You can do the whole thing in there.
And the chicken in the bottom, right?
You can do your meats.
Yeah.
At the bottom and your veggies and everything at the top, or vice versa.
Yeah. Well, they say the one at the top gets hotter. I did read that.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So it'll get crispier apparently in the top. I'm digging it. It's like in my, it's like pointed curve. I don't know. Did I share the picture with you guys? Okay, I'll share a picture. But it's a little louder though. I know. But I'm liking it.
Like longer, you're talking about like depth from like on the counter?
A little louder.
Louder. Oh wow.
Yeah.
I mean, it's already, it gets pretty loud. Like the one I have gets pretty loud. So.
You have the one that's like that, right?
I have the one just like the one you got, but it's side by side, not stacked.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I had before.
Yeah. Yeah, I have the one you had before.
Okay.
I think.
I feel like that one's a little quieter.
Oh wow.
I have to turn it on so you can hear it. But air fryers are getting,
fancy.
my air fryer so much. It was crazy because I had cleaned the other one because I'm giving that one to my dad. And then I didn't have the other one out yet. And I literally was turning the oven on because I'm like, I'm not using the microwave.
Dang.
I don't want the microwave. I want
Me either, man. It changes this. It changes a game changer. It's a game changer.
Even my kid, she's like, I use the air fryer. Why would I
like
use
reheat stuff? It comes out great. You know, I refuse to use the microwave.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, if I could just my air fryer is a little smaller than the other ladies, but it showed the oven just don't get no love. Like unless you're like roasting something for like a meal.
Yeah, like you really make casserole dishes full of shit. Yeah. Like that's the only way I'm doing the oven. Otherwise, everything goes in the air fryer.
If I'm cooking more than 1 or 2 people,
yeah, right. 1 or 2 people. My kid can do that. She even does like little burritos and then throw them in there.
Leftover pizza.
It changed my life, man. And what's so crazy, like the ladies can tell you, or anybody who's listening, that I was anti-air fryer.
It was like, why?
I don't need an air fryer. I got an oven. It's just a glorified oven. That was me. Trust me. Game changer. Like my husband and I use it religiously, like every day. Every single day of our lives, we use it at least once or twice a day.
So I just put it in the chat, but what I will tell you, Delilah, is why have we still not gotten flat plugs for kitchen appliances?
I don't know. That's a great question.
Why are we having plugs that stick out 2 inches and then I can't put nothing in front?
Yeah.
None of this shit.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a fantastic question.
Right? Because they make
stuff like that. Like I even wonder about like why isn't things like the products you buy at the grocery store resellable? Why isn't everything resellable?
I know, right?
That's that part. Like I'm not gonna eat all this stuff at one time.
Right.
That
when
kills me.
You have to cut the top off.
Like, that's right. Like what?
Because
it's a bag.
Buy bag.
Exactly.
And I have to buy these pill pockets for my dog. And I'm telling you, every bag breaks. It has a resealable thing, but every bag breaks. When you go to open it and you look up and it broke.
Oh, that sucks. That sucks.
We have a whole bunch of show complaining about shit.
Yo, and again, it was just weird because again, we would complain about because we have our children's stuff we have to deal with. Then most of us, like, we all cook, so we got kitchen appliances, kitchen stuff. Oh my god, I wish I could redo my whole kitchen, like just like take it up, throw it out, and start over.
Cabinets, I'm trying to redo. Keep putting it off.
And then especially my husband, he OCD and he don't like nothing moved because it's in that certain place. And I'm like, it don't need to go there. And I'm like, I'm gonna beat your ass anyway.
Look, you got some time off. You need to go ahead and just have shit just all the way rearranged by the time you get home.
Redo it all.
Yo,
the labels here for you,
Right.
And it makes so bad. I bought the labels. I just have not put them on yet because I'm like, I want to hear his mouth.
Right.
I just
damn.
I'm like,
you though.
I might have to turn some tricks just to not hear his mouth, and I don't feel like doing that right now.
Okay.
Yo, I am with you, Pragmatic Eagle. Ovens having the preheat is played out.
Facts. Who wants to do that? Who wants to? Nobody.
Preheat.
I'm about to put this half a burrito in my air fryer. Let that chill for like 8 minutes. It's gonna be nice and crispy. You put that half a burrito that's in the fridge on the oven. It's gonna take you at least 10 minutes to get that oven preheated, and then
I be doing everything. I be steaming
Yo,
vegetables.
I love that
vegetables.
that really like came with us though. Like
Yeah.
air fryer journey. You know what I mean? Like when you look at the chat, like they really going in. Alvin says Ambrose sells everything when it comes to cooking appliances.
Shout out to the chat for real.
Yeah.
Because they know we adults here. I'm like, everybody cooks. I don't care who you are. You have to learn how to cook. So everybody has these same problems.
At least they want to heat up their food properly.
That part.
Who wants soggy fries? Who want cold fries? Crispy fries?
Air fryers just help all. Remember when we was broke? You know what I mean? Like college students. The air fryer would have been clutch. Like,
man.
I low-key was about to buy my daughter one for her dorm. But she's like, oh, my roommate already got one. Bet.
Get her a George Foreman. Get her a George Foreman grill.
Yeah.
Not even George Foreman. Like, you don't even need a George Foreman if you know how to do it right. Like
yeah, because mine come with a little rack.
You can do it in an air fryer.
Yeah,
like,
mine
you can make burgers in an air fryer.
You can do burgers in an air fryer. You can do anything in an air fryer. I'm convinced that you can do anything.
Hell yeah, you can do anything.
I've done brownies. I've done
cookies. Yeah, you can make cake, make bread. Like, yo. Air fryer.
You can really do anything in air fryer. Legit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So I can't wait to like get a real big girl, a double, shiny air fryer. But I'm waiting till I get to the new place to get me that new item,
Don't worry. One of us will make sure you got one.
You gonna, yeah.
I got it. List, girl.
Right.
Yeah. You good.
You just make sure you have your list and we will get stuff.
That's it. Get your list ready. Get your I'm moving list.
Right.
I got it's already it's getting there. It's getting there. So okay. But
just let us know.
Somebody said they don't know how to cook or they don't like people. Oh, not shocking. People has always known not to cook. Look, let me tell you right now, if you coming up in my face in the year of 2024 and you tell me you can't cook and you in the same big age range as me,
for real, like how are you?
I don't trust you.
It's like, how are you surviving? You can't be just surviving on fast food.
Macaroni,
other people
like macaroni, cheese cups,
chips, soda. That's all I see. Chips, soda,
snacks,
candy, McDonald's, Popeyes. When someone tells me when they don't cook,
and you know what I think when I see shit like that, I'm like, I don't even want to smell you shit.
Man, you going too deep with it.
I'm just saying, like, if you eating all that processed shit, I know you smell like death.
I said something.
But cookies, onions.
How do we get to bowel movement? From bowel movement.
Oh my God.
Oh, thank you, Calvin.
You're not gonna say it now?
I'm not gonna say it for once.
Why?
For once. It's not that you smell, but I'm sure you taste horribly.
Right.
Oh,
Cherise.
What?
I'm just saying.
You know what? Y'all talk about me. Y'all talk about me. Y'all talk about me. Okay.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Yeah, you gotta eat fruit and veggies. You don't come you come to some food, or you go out to dinner and you notice they're not eating no fruit and vegetables.
Go take them home. Like, again, I might not like vegetables, but my ass eats them. Okay. Right. I eat my little smoothies, baby. I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, that's how I am too. If I know that I'm like, not getting as many vegetables I should, I'm quick to do a smoothie. Like I blend that junk so quick.
You better
smoothie or super salad. That's the quickest.
Mm-hmm.
I had me a Caesar salad the other day. Mind you, that shit had bacon on it, but I still had a Caesar salad.
And it had green in it.
Avocado ranch. All this food talk, y'all making me hungry. So I'm
already hungry. I ordered some groceries off of Uber Eats while we was talking about this food. I was like, okay.
I already put in my order. While we was going.
Yeah, I was like, I ain't got no ketchup or no mayonnaise for these burgers. Let me
Calvin, a smoothie.
It's consuming them. It's still consuming vegetables.
But you can't.
It's consuming vegetables.
Just nothing but fruit and sugar, because that ain't helping either.
Right. That's true.
Smoothies are not fruit and vegetable replacements. And who died and made you like the smoothie police?
I got
crushed up vegetables.
You know what I mean?
It's pureed vegetables. Like, what are you still consuming it? You still intake.
But they want to do blooms. But people want to drink blooms and active greens and stuff like that. But people got a problem with natural smoothies. Look, that's a whole nother conversation. That's a whole nother conversation.
It truly is.
I'm gonna call you the smoothie police.
Sometimes that's how people consume their vegetables if they don't like eating like raw broccoli and stuff like that. They'll just juice it or blend it or.
And y'all
to me, there's nothing wrong
all
with
the time. And plus, like I have low iron, so I have to eat like dark leafy vegetables and stuff like that just to keep my shit up or I'm pass out. So like I do eat vegetables. I just don't like them. I'm not a vegetable person, but I make sure because I want to stay somewhat healthy. Speaking, I had a funnel cake yesterday.
Hey, look. It's all with a balance, I would say.
It's moderation.
Yeah. I don't have it once a year. Once when the Blueberry Festival comes. That's the only time I have it.
Cool. All right, y'all. Outros. Y'all ready?
Yeah, because I'm hungry now, for real.
Fact.
Me too. Fact.
All right, well, let's get to it then. Well, I'll start from the bottom up since I started with CHAREECE for intros. Go ahead, lady. Tell the fine folks where they can find you.
You can check me everywhere. Lady Infamous 415. I think I'm gonna be doing X-Defiant tonight if my internet allows me to. And that's just about it. I thank you for everybody that came through and showed love, and shout outs to everybody who came through on the 300 episode and showed love, and tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about Grown Woman Gaming. And you guys have a wonderful weekend.
Yeah. All right. LBOOGIE.
It's LBOOGIE0208. Y'all can catch me on the socials during the week. Although I'm not really engaging in all the
hoopla.
Hoopla, the toxicity, all that stuff. So I'm gonna try to post more game clips and stuff like that too. But other than that, I hope y'all have a blessed week.
Yeah, it is. It's the toxicity is getting a little overwhelming and out of hand, and it's like it's starting to become like selective hearing and not reading.
A lot of people retracting away from it.
It's gonna be an egg on a lot of faces. It's gonna be an egg on a lot of faces. I can tell you that. All right, CHAREECE. What about you? Where can the people find you?
Of course, y'all can find me most on all the socials. I am always lurking somewhere, reading something I probably ain't got no business reading. Always. And like the lady said, y'all take a step back, go touch grass. I've blocked so many people, unfollowed. Like I'm on Twitter for thirst traps and games. That is it.
Right. Like
I didn't even do a thirst trap right. If you want to
that part. Like I gave you a detailed list on how to do a thirst trap, and nobody ain't sent me shit yet. I am mad at all of y'all. Krispy Kreme. Yeah. But yeah, so now I know I saw that clip about some Krispy Kreme, and I'm like, damn.
Yeah, Rain on here talking about.
I'm like, dude,
take it, Rain. We hungry. You start talking about Krispy Kreme.
But yes, so
y'all too talking about I ate an apple fritter from the donut shop after I left the gym this morning.
You over here dictating how somebody eats their vegetables.
That's funny. After he left the gym, was the most hilarious part.
Yeah.
Just all your work progress.
Mango smoothie right now. I'm like, damn. All right. Well.
See,
so much for your progress, fine, sir. So much for your progress. When he got a donut.
But yeah, y'all make sure to go play some games this weekend. I don't care what it is, what system you play, just go play some games. There's plenty of things out here to play. Indie titles, AAA, the mid-level ones, multiple systems. Hell, mobile games now are like top notch. Go play something. But yeah, everybody have a good weekend. We'll see y'all next week.
CHAREECE with the mobile game shout out. I can't do it. It's that little screen and like your thumbs. Like
ma'am, go play it on your tablet. And nowadays you can play. Google has a thing that you can play on your desktop, so you can play your mobile games there.
I stick to my controller.
See, you can play with your controller.
I know that little screen, even with a tablet. Like y'all know me. Come on now. It's like
we'll get you there, man. We'll get you there. We'll get you there.
Yep. All right, y'all. So look, y'all know y'all can follow me on Twitter at Delilah_HD on thread everywhere, really. And just thank you for tuning into the show. Like Lady said, tell somebody. And we'll see y'all leading up to the showcase. We may do a prediction show, right? That Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Oh, we
I
are.
don't know. Yeah, we have to decide. I guess.
Maybe. So I'm just gonna put maybe. Maybe we'll do a prediction show.
Well, you know, we're gonna get other news leading up to the showcase. So.
Facts, right? Because you got the 7th. Okay, yeah, bet we got some time. So y'all will see us. Tune into the GWG _ podcast on Twitter. I'm pretty sure we'll drop the announcements there. And we'll catch y'all on the next one.
Bye.
Have a good weekend.
And enjoy whatever.
Yeah, it's not.
You want to eat it.